Okay, so here we are doing a real quick job site inspection before we actually prepare for a continuation of the cleanup. So this is the excavation site that we're waiting for the mud to dry up on this beautiful, nice and dry day. Unfortunately, I wish it was sunnier. It's not. It's all white. Here we are. It's still the mushy clay. As you can see, it doesn't break down. It stays clunky. So we're going to continue to let it dry up a little bit more. There you go. This doesn't compact well at all. And all of this is that. Doesn't break down. All it does is every time you tamp on it, it goes to the sides, forward and back. So it compacts terribly. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and wait for a good long time of dryness, and hopefully that will allow us to go ahead and go ahead and spread it. Otherwise, we're just going to have to flatten it the best we can and then cover it with mulch. Okay, so for the rest of this week, it's going to be pretty wet, so it's not going to dry out for the rest of this week. We should go check back in for next week. And now, when it comes to the power washing and all of that, you had expressed some concerns of the blackness on those steps, that they weren't there before the excavation. And what I'm going to show you is that, yes, they were, and this is the reason why. As you can see, that's where the floor mat used to go for the welcoming mat. You also have drippage from oxidation falling off of that, and all of this blackness is actually either rainwater runoff or from people walking up and down the steps. Okay, so again, the best way to clean this at this time is to just wash it down with the hose, which we already did. Same thing as over here, and that cleans it all up. We have lots of rain also happening, so with that being said, it should also help with the cleaning, but we'll go ahead and run water again after we come back and clean this up. Now, when it comes to this area, these cracks, as you can tell, this whole driveway has a little bit of an inclination coming down here, and these cracks were likely there, and I can say that because all of these things that are lodged into the cracks, they're all leaves. If it was dirt, that would have been fresh, but these leaves are pre our arrival, and all of this was covered by plastic. So these cracks were definitely there prior to our arrival. I wouldn't say that we helped it by sitting on top of it, but I do know that those cracks are not fresh or brand new. When it comes to the driveway itself is still relatively black, but it's not perfectly black. We'll go ahead and wash it again with the hose. So with that being said, for the completion of this job, what Freedom Plumbers has to do is we have to come back when it's drier, and I don't know when that's going to be, and go ahead and compact that dirt even more. And again, please look at the beginning of the video and you'll be able to see how clunky and sticky this clay is. It does not break down. It does not spread. It's just completely saturated in moisture. So very, very difficult to compact. If you want compactable soil, soil has to break apart and spread, and then we can go ahead and spread it evenly across. This doesn't do that. Everything accumulates in clunks, and that's what we have. Call me if you have any questions.